Hi. It's so good to see you. I know it's been quite a while. I'm glad you came in. So, anything I need to know that's new? Okay. Got it. Alright. And so, we're going to be doing some chakra therapy today? Okay. Have you signed up for the whole series? Wonderful. Good. Okay. Then, I know you and I have talked about chakras before and what they are, how they're energy centers, and we've done an energy healing with all the chakras. And what we're going to do today is focus on your root chakra. And we will just, every time we meet, move to a different chakra. Yes, and if I need to re-clear the bottom chakras so that we can work on the higher chakras, I will. Okay? Alright. So, root chakra today, we've talked a little bit about this, mostly about safety and security, but there may be some physical issues thrown in there, okay? But this is your time, this is your visualization. So I want you to just relax with me, okay? Alright, and let yourself go. So I'm going to start off by lighting a candle. So we have our candle glowing. Yes, it smells wonderful. It's actually gardenia scented. It's very nice. And then I'm going to clear our space a little bit with this bergamot spray. And then just a little on me. Yes, I do love it. It is very clearing. Helps to clear out any negative energy. And now I want you to take my hands. And I want you to just take 3 deep breaths with me. I want you to feel the energy that we have created move from my right hand to your left hand, to my left hand and your right hand, and just circle between us. And the circle is open. And now, as you know, I have found that the visualizations work much better if you've had a bit of a massage in order to relax, okay? So, tonight I am using a cucumber and aloe lotion. Yes, I like this. I think it's very refreshing, and for the summer season, I like to switch to aloe because so many people come in with slight skin damage. Okay, so I'm going to start with this shoulder. Just massaging the shoulder and the neck. Yes, nice and relaxing. Just removing any kinks that you may have from your shoulder and your neck area. Okay. And now I'm going to move onto your shoulders, the back of your shoulders and your neck. Does that feel good? Good. You can close your eyes if you want. I just want you to relax, okay? And up your neck, shoulder. Just along your neck, wide, soft strokes. Nothing too vigorous. And then on your chest, if that's okay, just right at the top where your collarbone is. And these are the 4 directions as well. So we have the east, spirits of the air. We have the south, the spirits of fire. The west, spirits of water. And the north, the spirits of the earth. And we are especially working with the earth today because the root chakra is also very grounding. Okay? Okay. How are you doing? Are you feeling a bit more relaxed? Okay. And I'm just going to take a little bit more of this. And I'm going to place some on your third eye. And then let me have each of your wrists. And I'm going to reach down and get your ankles. Okay? And I'm going to do the same on me. My third eye. On my wrist. And then on my ankles. So that is my intuition. My hands that make things. And my feet that take me places. Okay? Alright. Are you feeling nice and comfortable? Good. When you feel ready, close your eyes. And I'm going to take us on a journey to our root chakra. Don't worry if you can't visualize everything I say. Just do your best, and if you are able to see colors, or you may be able to feel feelings or smell smells or any other sensation, just don't dismiss it. Don't allow yourself to talk out of what you feel and see. Okay? That tends to be the main way those of us who have struggled with visualizations, it's because we decide, oh, I'm just telling myself a story. That's perfectly fine. A lot of what visualizing is tapping into parts of our brain that we can't tap into in a normal state. Okay? So if you feel like you're controlling the visualization, it's okay, and you actually will be surprised afterwards what you've learned, even though you think you were in charge. Okay? So, close your eyes. And I want you to picture you and me walking through a forest. We're holding hands. And we come upon a small clearing. Notice the sounds of the forest. Notice the leaves under your feet. And there's a bench in the clearing. And you notice that it's right next to a large tree. It's not just a large tree, but the trunk is the size of a house. You and I sit on the bench next to the tree. What can you smell? How do you feel? Is there a breeze? Feel the bench underneath you. And you begin to hear the sounds of another walking through the woods. And this other being comes and joins us on the bench. This is the guide that will take you to the home of your root chakra. This guide will lead you, keep you safe, and help you. So, when you're ready, I would like you to leave me and go with your guide. And your guide begins to take you to the tree. And at the bottom, near one of the roots, you see a hole big enough for both you and your guide to walk into, and that is where your guide is taking you. Your guide starts to descend down an earthen staircase underneath the tree. You see a room directly underneath the tree, but you continue to wind your way down, until the staircase opens up into a bit of a ledge in a cave that's underneath the tree. The ledge is not very big, but you feel safe with your guide, and your guide takes you along the ledge until you enter a large cavern. This cavern is covered with geodes. It's like being inside a large geode with an earthen floor. There are crystals all around you, and you notice on the floor there are candles all along. Your guide hands you some matches, and you walk around the room lighting the matches, lighting the candles. And as the candles light the room explodes with a fiery red. With all of the crystals all around, it is like you are surrounded by flames. The red is all around you. And I want you to walk around this room and notice if there's anything on the floor or on the walls. There may be paintings on the walls. This room is the heart of your root chakra, and you may find things located here that alert you to issues that you need to know. Things you are working on, things that may have passed, or things you may not have known were issues. These may be childhood issues. These may be issues of safety, not feeling like you fit in, not feeling like you were where you needed to be. You may also find items that indicate physical ailments. Just take them in. You don't need to do anything about them. When you feel you have thoroughly looked around this room, I want you to sit down in the middle of the room with your guide and ask your guide what you need to know about the things that make you feel insecure, what may be holding you back, how safety issues affect your life. Your guide may be able to tell you how to begin to overcome some of these issues. Feel free to ask your guide any of these questions. If you did not see anything around the room, feel free to ask your guide the meaning of that room and what you need to learn. Your guide may give you words, visions, feelings, colors. Take whatever is given. And now, I want you to take one more look around the room. See if there's anything you missed as you walk around and blow out the candles. As you blow out the candles, the room returns to its crystal clear light and loses the red sheen. Your guide leads you out on the ledge, back to the staircase, and you begin to climb the staircase back up to the forest floor. Now I want you and your guide to come and join me on the bench. And as you sit, I will ask you 3 questions. It is fine to say that you don't know the answer. This will plant the seeds for you to think about what the answers may be. If you do not have an answer, you might see if your guide has an answer. The first question is, what are the things that keep you from feeling safe and secure? Because sometimes we are safe and secure, but we don't feel that way. The next question is, why are these things keeping you stuck? You may have an immediate reaction. Don't push that away. That is often your intuition talking to you. My third question is, what are the obstacles that are keeping you from moving on with this issue? Now, if you have any other questions for your guide, I want you to ask them now. You may also ask questions that don't have to do with your root chakra. If you don't know your guide's name and want to ask that, you may ask. And as my final question, I will ask to your guide, and we will see what your guide answers. What will bring this mortal peace? They may answer with a gift. If they do, take that gift. And now thank your guide for all they have given you, both in knowledge and in assistance. Know you are not on this journey alone. And you and I leave the bench and begin to walk back through the forest. And as we walk, you begin to hear the sounds around you in the room where you are actually sitting. You may wiggle your fingers and toes if you feel ready. You may feel where you're sitting or laying and just return to where you are. And as we have traveled to the lower realm for this visualization, we are somewhat grounded, but I want to bring us back to this realm. So I want you to picture a bright white light going from your crown down through your third eye, pretty much down your spinal cord, all the way down, and grounding into the earth like roots. And with that, I will again briefly massage to return you back to your physical body. Massage is a wonderful way to relax us, but also ground us, because it clearly connects us to the body that we are in. So for people new to visualization, it is often good to receive massage from someone else, ideally, or self-massage, to make sure that you are thoroughly returned to your body. These journeys can be overwhelming, and it can be hard to return. It's one of the wonderful things about journey as well, is it helps us to focus on something other than the daily, often drudge of our life. There is more out there. And so being able to visit those other realms and tap into external energies can help us put into perspective some of the things we worry about in our life. And now I just want you to take my hand again, and we are going to circle the energy back. And I'm going to extinguish the candle. And I want to know, as we return fully to this world and leave our ritual space, how you're feeling. Yes, it was a new guide for you. I have not seen that one before. Often our chakras each have their own guide. We often have sort of a teacher guide that is our overall guide. We may meet them first, or we may never meet them. They may sort of instruct our other guides. But I have found that each of my chakras have their own guide, even if I didn't know who that guide was for a while. So I've had some guides that I wasn't sure where they were connected, and then all of a sudden it became clear. Did you feel safe with this guide? You can often ask your guides if they love you unconditionally, and through their response you will know if they are a real guide or not. Your guides love you. They are here to help. And you can return to that place at any time. I actually encourage you throughout the week to return, and the visualization should get easier and easier every time. So you may be able to close your eyes for a few minutes in the shower and return there. Just to see if there's new information for you. Or just to visit with your guide while you're laying in bed in the morning and ask if there's anything you need to know that day. Once you really tap into your ability to visualize, it becomes much easier, and it becomes a daily part of your life that you can tap into in a minute's notice. You may even be able to tap into with your eyes open. Okay. Well, I'm so glad you came in today. This was a great first start. This is hard work. But no, I'm here and your guides are here to help you. You're not doing this alone. But I commend you for starting down the road. Okay. I'll see you next time.